Islamabad, a regional Chinese diplomat, has rebuked the United States for being ignorant about his country's ongoing key economic contributions and cooperation with Afghanistan. Their arrangements are being worked out to enhance the cooperation with Kabul even under Beijing's Belt and Road Initiative (B.A.C.). Now Jing, the Chinese ambassador to neighboring Pakistan, told VOA. He hailed Saturday's successful Afghan presidential election, saying China hopes they will boost peace-building efforts in a country wrecked by years of conflicts. "We hope that with the election in Afghanistan, with the peace development moving forward in Afghanistan, Afghans will finally achieve a peaceful period, achieve the stability," said the Chinese diplomat, who served in Kabul prior to his posting in Islamabad. China and U.S. clash over Belt and Road in Afghan resolution, China insisting on including a reference to Beijing's $1 trillion global building program in resolution on the UN political mission in Afghanistan earlier this month. U.S. officials and lawmakers during a congressional hearing in Washington sharply criticized China for its lack of economic assistance to Afghan rebuilding efforts. "I think it's fair to say that China has not contributed to the economic development of Afghanistan. We have not seen any substantial assistance from China," Alice Wells, U.S. Acting Assistant Secretary for South and Central Asia, told lawmakers. Wells, however, acknowledged that Beijing has worked with Washington on a way forward on peace, as have other countries, including Russia and immediate neighbors of Afghanistan. "She is a little ignorant about what China's cooperation with Afghanistan is," Ambassador Yao said when asked to comment on the remarks made by Wells. He recounted that Beijing late last year established a trade corridor with Kabul, which Afghan officials say have enabled local traders to directly export thousands of tons of pine nuts to the Chinese market annually, bringing much-needed dollars. Yao said a cargo train was also started in 2016 from eastern China to Afghanistan's landlocked northern city of Mazar-e-Sharif. China is also working on infrastructure projects, including the road linking Kabul to the eastern city of Jalalabad and the road between the central Afghan city of Bamiyan and Mazar-e-Sharif. Chinese companies, Lao said, are also helping in establishing transmission lines and other infrastructure being developed under the CASA 1000 electricity transmission project linking Central Asia to energy-starved South Asian nations through Afghanistan. Ambassador Lao noted that China and Afghanistan signed a Memorandum of Understanding on B.A.C. cooperation, identifying several major projects of connectivity. But the only problem is that the security situation poses a little challenge. So, that is why China and Pakistan and all the regional countries, we are working so hard trying to support or facilitate peace in Afghanistan, he said. For her part, Ambassador Wells told U.S. lawmakers that China's B.A.C. is a slogan and not any reality in Afghanistan. "They have just tried to lock down lucrative mining contracts but not following through with investment or real resources," she noted. Wells said that Washington continues to warn its partners, including the Afghan government, about falling prey to predatory loans or loans that are designed to benefit only the Chinese state. U.S. officials are generally critical of B.A.C. for known problems with corruption, debt distress, environmental damage, and a lack of transparency. The project aims to link China by sea and land through an infrastructure network with Southeast and Central Asia, the Middle East, Europe and Africa. But Lao rejected those concerns and cited the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC), a pilot project of B.A.C. which has brought around $20 billion in Chinese investment to Pakistan within the past 6 years. It has helped Islamabad build roads and power plants, helping the country overcome its crippling electricity shortages, improve its transportation network and operationalize the strategic deep-sea Gwadar port on the Arabian Sea. Let's block ads. Why?